made by the State Land Use Commission in 1963 and by the Community Plan in 1994. However, these designations are 20 to 50 years old, and they are no longer pertinent to what the community's current desires are. In current times, the community has expressed its desire to preserve Hana's open space and views and to keep its magnificent coastline undeveloped. While the planning director stated earlier that the 283 acres in an SMA cannot be subdivided because it's an interim zoning, that is not completely true. A rural growth boundary sends a message for rural growth. If a rural growth boundary is adopted around the 283 acres of Mackay land, it opens the door to change the zoning to rural. Since there are no guidelines in place to evaluate a change in zoning, these requests are often approved arbitrarily. Once rural zoning is approved, it opens the door for the development of both rural villages or rural subdivisions with lots as small as half-acre. I am opposed to placing lands Mackay of the highway in a rural growth boundary because it puts Hana's shoreline at risk of higher density with the proliferation of half-acre rural lot subdivisions. It presents the potential to negatively impact views and scenic qualities. Hana also lacks the infrastructure to support excessive growth and development. Hana's growth boundaries should be constrained to meet projected housing need, and not more. Because of these reasons, I do not support including the 283 acres identified as D112, D115, D116, D117, D118, D119, 120, and 121 into a rural growth boundary. I would also like to express my support for the planned protection area Hana Belt Road. In addition, I also support placing the land between Hana Town and Kaiwi-Opele, as well as Kaiuiki Hill, in preservation.